With my mama, she got on some fly shit, so I split and said that I'ma be that seed that doesn't need much to succeed. Strapped with mad greed and a heart that doesn't bleed. I'm ready for the world, or at least I thought I was. Bagging when I caught a buzz, thinking about how short I was. Going too fast, I wouldn't last, but yo, I couldn't tell. Group homes and institutions, prepare my for jail. They put me in the situation, forcing me to be a man. When I was just learning to stand without a helping hand. Damn, wasn't my fault, something I did to make a father leave his first kid at 7. Doing my first big, back on the scene at 14, with a scheme to get more green than I'd ever seen in the dream. And by all means, I will be living high off the hog. And I never gave a fuck about much but my dog. That's the only I'd head on.
Yo, C Bowes, Bucket Bowes was good with you. Oh, I can't get up. Yo, for anybody who got questions or comments at the end of the interview, make sure you save them. Keep them in the comment section. We're going to try to get to those. We are going to get to those after the interview. So, yeah, keep some stuff in mind. But, yeah, my man's in here. Hey, bro, you got request to get in here, I think. Lou, what's good, Brody? All right, here we go. See that. Y'all heard the DMX. R.I.P. my man. Yo, there he is. There he is.
Good.
It was good, Brody. It was good, man. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm good. Good with you.
Ain't no, man. It's been a long time no see, bro. Long time no see. All right, bro. It's just good to sit down and finally chop it up with you, though, man. So I chop it up with you. I know you've been seeing you out here doing your thing. For people that don't know, I know Tarke. We got the Moco connection. You know, we used to hoop back in the day around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in high school, we used to play each other type shit. Bro, I think I dunked on you like 3 consecutive plays in this summer league, bro. They had to sub you out. You remember that? You remember that, John, bro?
Man, man, you gotta relax. You gotta chill.
Nah, I'm Kevin. I like to get my jokes in, you know me. But nah, bro. Yeah, so let's just start from the beginning, man. Tell me a little about your childhood, man. How you came up. You got 2 younger brothers, so that's probably some extra responsibility. But yeah, man, just talk to me about your childhood and your upbringing.
Yeah, watched a lot of basketball. Ain't really play it. You know, me and my brother, me and my brother Nell, Mandela, we come from the gutter, man, from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's been a grind since we started, bro, and I'm just blessed now for everything to be going on, to be in the positions that I'm in. I mean, nothing's ever been handed to me. We play AU together.
Right.
So how that went for me a little bit. It was a little rocky, sure. So
we gonna get into that. We can get into that.
Good like that, but you know, believing in God, trusting in myself, and you know, we climbing, so it's all good.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. But yeah, man. So you said like you was just growing up with your brothers and everything. So was basketball your first love, man, or did you play other sports coming up?
It was the first sport I started really watching. I started watching 3, 4 years old. Fell in love with it. Never was really good at it, but soccer was the first sport I started playing that I was actually pretty good at. Basketball, I always understood it, but so I'm glad I got the mental aspect of the whole game before.
Bro, I feel like soccer much more harder to understand than basketball.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, there ain't no play, just like a field thing. But soccer is definitely my first love and all that. But it's still my love. You know, I love it to this day. So, but
you still mess around, play sometimes.
I try. I'm definitely. I need my feet grew a little bit, so I need.
What size you like a 17 boat?
You know, I wore 17s in high school, dude. Like,
that's crazy.
Now I wear 15, bro. It was
right. Nah, bro, that's crazy. I went down some sizes too. When I hit my growth spurt, bro, I said, yeah, my foot big. I'm growing. I got me a 15. You feel me? 15. I ain't fit no 15. I was really like a 14. I was out here trying to look tall and shit.
Right. Yeah, my mom just kept buying me shoes because I was growing a lot in high school, but
Right.
now I wear like 15, 16. So
heard that. But yo, man, so do you think that soccer it helped you on the court at all, or did you any of the skills translate?
I think like agility, conditioning, because when I played on a travel team early, and we used to train a lot when we was like 11, 12 years old. So I think that aspect and building my athleticism, like it definitely helped translate towards basketball. It ain't helped me with shooting, it ain't helped me with dribbling, nothing like that, but just like your body.
Physical aspect. Yeah, bro. I got a request in here. Somebody, I don't know, but yeah, we gonna wait to the end, bro. Request to get in at the end. We gonna get all that stuff in. But yeah, bro. Let's just boom. Let's skip to high school. You at Gaithersburg now. Sophomore year, you got moved up to varsity, right?
Yeah, at the end of my sophomore year, I got pulled up.
Okay, yeah. So how was that playing? Did you get meaningful minutes there, or did you get like more of an experience on the varsity level?
Nah, it's funny. Yeah, when I got pulled up, I'll never forget. It was me, my team, Ty, Tyreek, Etheridge, Dion.
Oh yeah, I remember Reek.
Started, and then Kamante, and that was my first game on varsity as sophomore. I had like 5 points, all free throws. I ain't scored no buckets though. Mm-hmm. It was rough, but it was cool.
Right. Home game or away game?
It was away. We won. Right. I remember. I think Tyreek had a good game that game. Dion made some threes a minute ago though, but that was a good experience for sure.
All right. So now the next year, junior year, big year. Everybody knows junior year for basketball. That's a huge year. You know what I'm saying? Now you established on the varsity scene. Right. What's your mindset, man? What's your mindset going into it? What you thinking?
I'll never forget. We had just got a new coach, Tom Sheehan, and we was all in the middle of the old Gaithersburg court because we got a new school, everything. And Coach Sheehan asked everybody in the group like who's going to be the leading scorer of the team, and I'm like, I had no thoughts of being that. I was like, I'm probably average like 10. I'm thinking it's going to be Dion or AK Aaron King had just came in there, so we had some dudes. He was like, I'm gonna be a leading scorer, and the next thing you know, like first game of the year, I think we play Poolsville, and I took like 20 shots, and I'm like,
getting them up,
yeah. And I was, I was big on efficiency. I didn't make many shots. I had 23 though, and it kind of like set up the whole year. We started off the season like 10-0. We was rolling. And we were the best team in the area, so I was like, damn, like we okay.
Yeah, I remember, bro. Y'all was hot back then, bro. Y'all did have a squad, bro. Y'all had a squad.
When I think, and from there on, they ranked me like #1 player in the county my junior year. I didn't even play a full varsity year before that, so it was just like, yeah, God moving, because I wasn't good. I wasn't, what I'm saying. Freshman year, I didn't even play on JV. Sophomore year, I was still on JV, but. I did my time and kept working, and now I had the opportunity, so I took advantage of it.
Hey, yo, for all the people, I keep getting more requests. We gonna stay tuned. We're gonna get to y'all requests in the end, so keep y'all questions and everything, and we're gonna get to y'all. But but I think that, bro, that's actually interesting, bro. As you talk about that, you ain't even think like that, because I think it's always interesting to analyze mindsets. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it gives insight to people's, past experiences. How they came up, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of interesting. Like, tell me, get a little bit more into that. Like, why do you think you didn't have that confidence in yourself? Like, obviously now you've had the physical tools. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see you now when you over here, you're booming right now. So like, why do you think back then it was a little slow off the jump for you?
I think because I didn't really understand what like the whole process of trying to like get better. Like I telling my boy Dewan this the other day in the weight room. Like in high school, we didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? We didn't like before practice start. You're not in the gym. You do your practice and you leave. I always did my stuff. Me and my brother would always work with each other, but like training, nothing like that. So we just kind of learned on the fly. And I think I didn't ever went to any camps, nothing like that. So you just learning as you see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I watched the game early, and then like just started trying to figure it out myself. And that's why I guess the learning, I mean, it took a little longer for me to get to that point where I understood the game. So mentally and physically, it's coming together right now. But before, yeah, it was definitely a little journey. I tried out for teams like sixth grade AAU, tried out for my boys' team, didn't make it. Seventh grade, didn't play on the team. Like, I only played 1 year in middle school.
So at this point, is scholarship even on the mind? Is that the goal? That's not even on your mind. Sounds like.
No, I didn't know about until I joined Mid Atlantic.
Right.
About like Division I basketball. I didn't even know the thing. I knew I wanted to play pro soccer. Like when I was 15, I had chances to go play out in Holland.
That's that. Okay.
For that, nah, no way. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting, man. That's interesting. But yeah. So you started your college career at NJIT, right?
Yeah.
All right. So just how'd you land there? So you like you said, you were new to the AAU scene, everything came fast to you, had to learn on the fly.
Yeah.
So how'd you end up tell me a little bit about your backstory and how you ended up at NJIT.
So sophomore year I was with Mid Atlantic. Junior year I went with Threat 220, rest in peace, Artie, my AAU coach. My junior year I started getting some looks. In my senior year I had interest, how do you call back?
Yeah, interest, yeah. Like they be sending you like little letters, the ones they be sending to everybody type. Yeah.
But it wasn't no offer. So
right.
My year, like I still like even after my season, I mean I had like Towson come to my gym, AD schools, but they ain't offer at the time. So I committed to Division II. Okay. Signed and everything. But then, my AAU coach, she said like, why are you going D2? Like, you're a Division I player. And because I didn't tell him, because I was just content to go and, live life like that.
Right.
Saw more in me, more for me. And then I played AAU as a signed senior. I don't even think you were allowed to do that with a regular team. I was still young.
Still Threat 22?
Yeah, Threat 22. I was still young, whatever, but a prep school coach was out there watching me. We was in Jersey. We played, I think it was like We Are One or Sports U, some teams.
Big name.
Yeah, and I did well. And he was like, you're not going
D2. That's not where you belong. That's not where you belong. I heard that.
I ended up going prep school for a year. And then prep school was New Jersey. And then like NJT would come to the gym. The hoop group was all related. And then I just, went over there. So that's how it worked out.
Did you like it over there?
Yeah, for sure. I met friends for life out there. Shout out Shaquan, Donovan, Taj, Abdul, like those my dudes.
Gang. Shout out gang if they watching. Shout out gang if they peep.
Boys and Jersey boys.
Jersey boys, yeah. And I got a few on my team too. No, they cool. They cool for sure. But so the social life was good. So off the court, it was good as well as on the court.
Yeah, it was different. I mean, I never went to college before, so that was my experience. It was real small. Everybody everybody kind of, a lot of commuters. So it was, but it was a good experience. We all stayed in the for the most part. Nobody really lived off campus or anything. So just like close in the community.
What's up? So what are you telling your brothers at this point? Like, I know they're probably curious. They trying to follow your footsteps. What are you telling them back home?
Sure. Nenda, he always been talented at basketball. Like he just picked it up quick, and he was on his way to Jersey too with me after my sophomore year. My junior year, he would have been coming in, but I ended up leaving, so that it ain't work out that way. They was following, and they just they felt like, all right, well, this dude went D1, like
he definitely set the path. It's like, that's what's up.
Yeah,
all right, bro. So I'm definitely, if I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't ask you about UTEP. So let's get into that a little bit. Let's be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Look, what was hooper to hooper? You know what I'm saying? What was kind of the problems there that you faced at UTEP? What was the reason for the transfer and everything?
Yeah, UTEP was tough because it was like the first time, I guess, in my basketball life where I really got hurt. Mm-hmm. Shout out again. I met dudes at UTEP that I'll be friends with for life. My boys Stu, Bryce, and all those guys. But we was in a good spot. My redshirt year, we was grinding, working hard, everything, and then the year came, and it was like a week or two before the season really started. I had something going on my knee, and my coach, he don't do well with injuries at all. So once he saw that I was out, he was like, next man up, which is that's how it worked. And then we start off the season like 7-0. We doing well. We lose a game, and I get the chance to play, and I play well in Hawaii. And then play well, got a start. Didn't play well in the start. Then came off the bench. Me and my boy Stu was coming off the bench. Played well, got a steal, dunked it, landed wrong on my foot, hurt again. Now I'm out another 2-3 weeks throughout that season in conference. Then came back, started again. But when you in that like mental space where you you can't play to where you feel like you can, and it messes you up. You know what I'm saying? Basketball.
For sure.
The more you get, the more you realize how mental the game really is.
Bro, ain't that facts? Boy, I can sit here and write you a book about that, bro.
Real.
No cap.
So
but nah, man, that's for sure. Like, just on the hoop tip, man, like it's so vital to have a clear head when you playing basketball. It's like you said, it goes so much beyond the physical.
Oh.
And some people that would just watch it from the outside will look at it like, yo, why is he not playing? What's going on with him? Right. And it takes time to understand that consistency is the hardest, is one of the hardest things to do as a college athlete, and really just as an individual. Is just, you know what I'm saying, we trying to find ourselves, we growing as young men, trying to find that consistency. And also, you said you deal with injuries, which adds another layer of adversity to the whole thing. But so yeah, I guess I definitely understand what you're coming from on that.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, it wasn't never for like lack of my ability or whatever, but like playing, they had like I was kind of like playing like the 4 spot. And not to say I still made the most of that situation. I tried to do what I could, but I wasn't comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And then like you not trying to make a mistake when you're out there on the floor. Your minutes ain't guaranteed, all that stuff. So you
looking over your shoulder.
So I could never really blossom the way I felt like I could, and then had to make the best decision for myself.
Right. So you came down from Maryland, all the way down to Texas. From down there in the country, down there in the South, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So tell me about that. Was it a culture shock down there? What's up, man? I know it's probably different down there for you. So get into that a little bit.
Yeah, I think the last time I went west was like for Las Vegas. I was always east side, really. Like I didn't know nothing about Texas, especially El Paso. El Paso way different, than just like Houston, Dallas. Like it's way west. It's the time in Texas is even different from Dallas to El Paso. It's different. So I mean, a lot of mountains. It was a lot of brown, a lot of green. So it was definitely a culture shock. But the people there, like the people are incredibly nice. Incredibly. Shout out.
Good, because you always gotta. I feel like, right or wrong, I guess you always gotta take an account when you're going down to the South and school in the South, just being a black man, you know what I'm saying, down there, how you're going to be perceived in the community. Most of the times on campus, it'll be good, but in the community. So did you ever run into any issues with that?
Nah, those guys are great. El Paso people, I mean, they're very welcoming. If you go to a restaurant and you're a part of the basketball team, you can you get stuff for free. Sometimes they have football games going on, and then like they have like a little cook over there, and they see us walk over there. They cook for us, we eat some hot dogs and burgers, stuff like that. So it was a good vibe. It was a good vibe. The tough part was hoops. Everything else is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's all right. That's good, man. That's good to hear. All right. So you come down from there and you come back to your hometown, and now you're at HBCU. Tell me what was that experience a little bit about, like just the HBCU experience? Because I always wanted to go, bro. I've always wanted that experience. You know what I'm saying? PWIs are cool. You know,
Right.
I've had my fun PWIs, but just being in that experience, bro, that's gotta be something else, man. Just tell me a little bit about that.
It was different. I mean, again, I'm from DMV, so like you it's super diverse, but also being African American, you kind of associate yourselves with mostly African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
It was more quote unquote comfortable. I mean, COVID, you didn't get the full experience of like the HBCU feel.
Mm-hmm.
Just being in that space was great. Especially being my brother, like it was great. You had like a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? You're not listening with that too much pressure. You just kind of locking in on your work and locking in on your craft and just trying to get better. So it was great.
How did the play style differentiate?
Play style was night and day. I mean, UTEP was really very it was a offense where you looking inside, you trying to get it to the big man who can play. If you have a big man that can play, it works out well. But it kind of got a little predictable. At Cop, it was very more NBA-like, a lot of space, trying to attack matchups, things like that, pick and roll, and it suited my game better. I've always played free mind and I'm a real creative player, so like having that type of system around me, like it helped me a lot for sure.
For sure, man, for sure. It's definitely the type of player you are. You're definitely Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? You do it all. You do it all on the court, man. So, kind of tell me, what do you think is the best attribute that you bring to the table, that you could bring to an NBA roster?
I think my defensive versatility, being able
to say that.
And my playmaking. I feel like I can really get the ball to people, and I have a real good feel and vision on the floor. So I say those two things I know I can bring to an NBA team right now that they need.
Sure. I see that too, bro. Do you have any players that you like kind of model your game after, or do you have any comparisons that you like to any people that you like to compare yourself to?
Yeah, I'm starting to get this question a lot, so I need to start making sure my answers is
all right. But pre-draft questions.
Shout out my boy Andy. He always talking about me being like the lefty Jaylen Brown, how because he can score it, and he also tries to guard the best player on the floor. So I really like Kawhi, the way he uses his body, his strength, how he gets to his spots on the floor, and obviously his defense is crazy. I like Harden because he playmake. He score, he gets to playmake. So
he got that wiggle in his game, bro. Who a better one-on-one player, him or Kyrie?
You see, I like Harden just because
Kyrie lefty. That's why you like him.
Sure, I'm biased, right? But he gets to the line. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he'll give it to you, and he's still gonna get to the foul line, and that I think is an important thing, a trait to have. It gets your points up for real if you can knock them down, which is why I knock my drinks down. I get there a lot. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, bro. Just going back a little bit to the Coppin State experience. Playing with your brother.
Yeah.
What was that like? Just seeing that experience of you having all that success, but at the same time, your brother's having his own success and creating his own identity. Talk a little bit about that and what that meant to you, being able to play with him.
That was everything. I mean, we hadn't played together in a minute, but like growing up, we was always playing together. AAU, even high school, like we were always together. So having this opportunity, like he didn't know how he was going to perform. In my mind, already knew, like once he got a shot that he was going
to do his thing and turn up.
Finish. I mean, he got Rookie of the Year. I think he got third team All Conference first year. So he's on a trajectory where he's going to be a lot of people. But there's so much that he ain't show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited for him to show everything that he got. For college ball. So it was great. It was great.
All right. So yeah, man, just kind of for people that don't know, like myself and a lot of people on this live, man, we want to know about the pre-draft experience, man. Like, how How does that go down? Are you talking? Do you have an agent? Are you, you know what I'm saying? Are you hearing from scouts? What kind of happens, man? Let's take us through that.
Yeah, it's new for me too, man. Like I've never really put my name in a draft or nothing like that. It's a beautiful process, and it's a process you really only get to do one time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking it all. I'm soaking everything in. I haven't signed with the agent yet. You know, still going through that whole process, but it's been a blessing. You know, it's I was telling my brother this is a good problem you want to have. We done so long, for so long in our lives, you know what I'm saying, growing up, that to be in a position like this, like you got to be grateful. And it's not, it's, you know, I've been overlooked for a long time and all that stuff, but I'm excited to, you know, turn a lot of heads throughout this process. You got a couple months to really grind and continue, you know, get word from teams and stuff like that. So it's going to be good. It's been good.
All right. Well, you talked just lastly, man. You seem like you're a very humble guy, like you just said. It's a humbling experience and everything. I know you're also a man of faith, bro. So, like, tell me a little bit how your faith impacts your whole journey, and you know what I'm saying. How it's kind of carried you to where you are now.
Yeah, never let a hard time humble you. You understand how difficult things have been. And I understand how hard things were for me and my family. A lot of people really don't know because of the way we kind of carry it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of smiles and it's a lot of good feeling, positive vibe. But we're incredibly strong, man. Like we've seen things that I know a lot of people in life haven't seen, even though it's, hey, you know, Montgomery County or whatever. But it's been a real.
It get real everywhere, bro.
Exactly.
It get real everywhere, bro. Life is life. You know what I'm saying? Circumstances is circumstances, bro.
Right. And just believing in God and believing in Jesus and, you know, him keeping us kind of level, keeping us straight on. You know, like UTEP was the hardest time, I guess, for basketball in my life, but it wasn't the hardest time in my life. I've seen worse than not getting DMPs, worse than getting injured. You know what I'm saying? So, like, having gone through that and faced that type of adversity in life, like, you kind of take this thing head on. It was tough, you know. I'm in love with basketball. You know, I love, you know, you know, that's my thing.
Right.
You know, you can't play ball if you ain't alive, and then that's just the reality. So I thank God for, you know, keeping us alive and keeping us strong throughout this throughout this whole process, especially. So I know just having unwavering confidence in myself, man, and having unwavering confidence in God, like I won't fail. I ain't come this far to come this far, so I'm gonna keep going.
For sure, man. That's a word. Pastor Tarke right there, man. Pastor Tarke for you.
Shout out.
Yo, bro, so are you back home right now? You in Maryland?
Yeah. I'm in MD right now. I'm right here in Maryland.
Go ahead.
I'm still at Coppin. I'm still on campus right now.
Okay, all right, cool. Nah, bro, let's try to get a workout in sometime this summer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get a workout in sometime.
Yes,
I know you're gonna be on your pre-draft shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get in the way of the pre-draft, you know what I'm saying? But let's definitely try to get a workout in there or something like that.
You know, that's what I do. We gonna grind, man. We gonna grind for sure.
All right. Bet. So anybody that wanted to request to go live, this is now y'all chance. Drop some questions in here. You know what I'm saying? Drop anything. Drop what you want. What type of questions you want to hear, Tarke, man? They want to hear, you want to answer some basketball questions, some life questions. What y'all got for them? Go ahead, what's up, man?
Whatever y'all got, I got answers for y'all, man. Whatever y'all got.
I know I seen a few requests in here. So y'all, I don't know if they still on this jump. But we're gonna give it about another minute. And then I'm gonna let you slide for the day, man. Like I said, I appreciate you coming and chopping it up with me.
Yeah, I don't do too many Instagram lives, so it was cool.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're not a big social media dude.
Yeah, I gotta get better. I gotta start being on here more. You know, that's what they telling me. So I'm gonna be better with it.
That's circumstantial, bro. I mean, too much social media ain't good for you, man. Too much social media good for you, man. But we got a question. We got a question that says, who's the best brother Dell is my guy.
I'll say this: Mandela, my baby brother, he was at his age, he was the best out of all of us. He had the most skill for sure because he started real young. But we all know who the best. For sure.
All right, there you have it. Sorry, Dale. But we got another one. Hey, Ralph Roberts, you wanted to join, so if you still want to do that, go ahead. He said, what was the last straw that made you leave UTEP?
Last straw. No, I wouldn't say it was like a last straw. I think just the entirety of the year was just tough, and you kind of, I didn't even think, and everyone who knows me knows that I didn't, in the back of my mind, I didn't even think I was leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, even through everything, I thought, things could be straightened out, but, I still had a dream and a vision for myself of how I could play, and
Bro, my phone is tweaking. We gonna have to wrap this joint up.
yes.
Shoot, I'm sorry, y'all. We got another question. Let me just do this until my phone just like dies on me or whatever. It says, what's the single best moment of your career so far?
Single best moment. I haven't even taken time to unpack that. I'm still moving. So I ain't got. Yeah, I'm still moving. I ain't got nothing for you right now.
Heard that. J Bang 12. I think he said he didn't sign with the agency, right?
Yeah, nah.
All right. Where do you see yourself in the NBA? I guess like what team or?
Being from DMV, I was a Wizards fan. Gilbert Arenas my favorite player. Shout out to the Wizards, man. If they want to reach out to the boy.
You heard that, Wizards? Get with my mans. And Sis says Mandela is the best, though. You know what I'm saying?
Again, I told like the stuff you was talking earlier. She might be on that same stuff. So you gotta.
All right, yo, man. Well, it was great chopping it up with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for coming in here and just speaking what you guys say, bro. So best of luck to you. God bless, man. And we're gonna be keeping in touch with you.
Yeah, prayers up, brother. Prayers up.
All right, bet. He don't know how to end the live. Hey, yo, man. Thanks for tuning in to another live. I think I'm gonna start putting this on my YouTube channel, so look out for that. We about to get stuff popping. If you like the interview, go ahead, hit the follow, turn the notifications on. We got a lot of good content coming for y'all. Y'all have a blessed Sunday, and man, stay safe, stay easy, man. Big Ties out.